Sometimes it's very difficult to get a device to sit on the atrial septum, particularly when there's an absent anterosuperior rim or aortic rim. For example, if we're in the right atrium and now in the left atrium and we release the left atrial disc, normally the left atrial disc will come up against the septum at this angle, and often the top end of the device will pull through the defect and into the right atrium repeatedly. And the problem is that the upper edge of the device will not engage on this upper rim of the defect. And instead of struggling for hours and hours to try to get the device deployed by using the right upper pulmonary vein technique, the left upper pulmonary vein technique, trying to manipulate the delivery sheath, to manipulate the angle that the LA disc is coming back at, you can almost always get the device deployed quite quickly using a balloon assist technique. So Vikram, if you pull the device back into the sheath, we would normally leave the device in the left atrium and we'd have a second wire across in the left upper pulmonary vein, and across the second wire we would track the same sizing balloon that we had used to initially size up the defect. And we would advance the sizing balloon up on the second Amplatzer wire and leave the nose of the sizing balloon just at the atrial septum. So the balloon remains within the right atrium with its nose just at the atrial septum. Normally the long sheath ends up in an anterior position and the balloon in a posterior position. Now Vikram is going to deploy the device with the balloon in situ. So we open the LA disc and we pull it back against the septum. There it is coming towards the LA, and often actually it ends up in this position. And the LA disc no longer prolapses into the right atrium because of the position of the supporting balloon. And then you release the RA disc on the right atrial side, and it doesn't configure and come up against the septum because the balloon is blocking it. And then we deflate the sizing balloon, and as you deflate the sizing balloon, an assistant advances the right atrial disc up against the septum and the device conforms well to the ASD. And then after the device has conformed well, the sizing balloon is pulled back away from the atrial septum and the device is deployed and remains stable. Normally in only one deployment using the sizing balloon, you're able to shortcut and avoid hours of difficulty in trying to catch the LA disc onto an absent aortic rim.